Hi, I'm Joshin Yamada from the Portland Macintosh Users Group, otherwise known as the Mac Ninja, and today I'm here to talk about a popular video application for conferencing called Zoom. One of the convenient aspects of the Zoom system is that anybody can send you an invite that you can simply click on and begin video conferencing right away. Usually that'll take the form of somebody having sent you an email, so let's go look at my email. And here's an invite to join a meeting. All I have to do is simply click on the link and I'll be taken to the Zoom website where the download of the Zoom program will begin fairly promptly. I'm using Safari, and Safari has a downloads manager, so I can simply click on the arrow here and I can double click on the Zoom package to begin installing it. I'm going to go ahead and press continue, and then I'm going to press install. And this is nice. Again, one of the aspects that Zoom was criticized for was that they were installing the program without using a password, which is very unusual and circumspect behavior. Any proper program on the Macintosh should ask you for an administrative password in order to install itself. This is one of the things that helps protect us from spurious downloads from hackers. So in my case, I could either, I can type in my password, or because I'm wearing my watch, I can simply double click that, and then that will enter my password and begin installing the software. And one of the things I've seen on the Mac is that when I click on the program and have to install Zoom for the first time, usually that link somehow sort of gets lost in the process. So I'm going to click on the Zoom installer, which says it was successful, so I'm going to close it. And because I'm on a recent version of Mac OS X, it also offers to conveniently erase the installer so that I don't have to have that sitting around cluttering my downloads folder. So I'm happy to do that. And now I can simply go back to my email and I can click on the link again for the meeting. And this time I get a message saying, do I want to allow this page to open the Zoom application? I'm going to go ahead and click allow, and that's going to start the Zoom program. In an effort to protect your privacy, more recent versions of the Mac will not allow any program to start using the microphone without you first clicking on the OK button to give it permission. So go ahead and click on the OK button now. After that, you'll want to click on the Join with Computer Audio button so that other people can hear you. If your video hasn't already started, click on the button, and then similar to the audio, you will be asked to give permission. So go ahead and click OK. Hello, is this the fabulous Lauren Lead?
And the amazing Joshin Yamada.
I can't believe that without planning on it, we're wearing the same matching shirts. So I guess great minds think alike.
So true.
So congratulations. This shows you how to get into a basic Zoom meeting. On your iPad or iPhone, find the App Store and tap on the icon. In the search bar up at the top, you can type in Zoom. We're going to look for Zoom Cloud Meetings. When you see it, tap on the Get button, and then go ahead and then type in your password. The button should change to an Install button, and then it'll begin downloading. Now you could just go ahead and tap the Open button when it's downloaded, but I like pressing the Home button and just seeing where the icon is in my apps. Now we can just tap on the Mail program and look for an invite from somebody to join their meeting. Simply tap on the Invite button and Zoom will start up. Again, like on the Mac, you will have to allow access to your camera, so go ahead and click OK. And then once you click Join with Video, you will then be asked to allow access to the microphone. Click OK, and then click Allow for notifications, and then make sure to click Call using Internet Audio And then you can begin your video conversation. Hopefully you'll have a partner than just yourself. At any time, you can tap on the screen to make the controls appear, and that's where you would find instructions like the button for leaving a meeting in the upper left-hand corner. Let's do some troubleshooting. There are two common mistakes people make. The first is that sometimes they forget to turn on the video when they first come in, and second is sometimes not having the audio going. So let's look at that. Troubleshooting 1. Let's say your video is not going. Let's say I join the meeting with Lauren and he tells me,
Hey, I don't see your picture, man.
if I then move my mouse over the screen, I can then see a button in the lower left corner that says Start Video. So I'm going to click on that.
Ah, there you are.
Good. I also see my picture up at the top of the screen. Another common problem sometimes people hit is accidentally muting themselves or turning on the mute during a meeting if you have multiple participants and forgetting to turn it back off. So I'm going to look at what happens for that. So let's say you're sitting there talking.
I can't hear you, Joshin.
Uh-oh. Oh. If you're talking and the other person says they can't hear you, then you can put your mouse over the screen and click on the unmute button, and that should restore your audio. Can you hear me?
It's better.
Great. Okay. So that is the basics of a meeting. The last part is when you're done, you can put your mouse over the screen and click the Leave Meeting or click on the big red button up at the top as you normally would. But for a PMUG special general meeting, we're planning to have a large audience, and in that case, we don't want to have everybody talking over each other, or if everybody's trying to use video at once, we may run into problems as well. The person who hosts the meeting can have the opportunity to control whether or not the audience members can participate with audio or video, and the host can even mute audience participants, which might make sense when we have a very large audience and need to make sure everybody can hear each other well enough. I'm going to click on this button called Participants, and I can see a list of everybody who's in this meeting. I can see right now that Lauren is recording the meeting, which is neat. I could record it myself as well.
Okay.
So the host has muted all participants, which we may have to do if we have 50, 60 people watching. And now I have a question, so I'm going to raise my virtual hand. Okay, and I can see that I was unmuted by the host. You can even lower my hand, and I can ask my question at the general meeting. Like, what's the best security software for the Mac? The answer is knowing Charles.
Yes, you've earned your commission on that one.
So if you need to go at any time, you can click on the red button up at the top to close the window, or you can click the Leave Meeting button. I'm going to do that now. It asks me if I really want to leave the meeting. I can wave one last time, and then I can click on the big blue Leave Meeting button. Bye-bye.
I know.
That concludes this tutorial on how to use Zoom on the Mac, and we hope you're able to use it to video conference and join us at pmug.org for activities in the future. Stay safe and take care.